Hey guys, it's Josiah here. Welcome to the start of the 2024 NFL schedule predictions. I got to start with, my favorite team. I came decked out with my Lamar Jackson jersey. I know it's kind of hard to see. There you go, number 8. Came with my Lamar Jackson jersey. Got my Ravens beanie, and let's go ahead and recap, predict, not recap, preview our schedule, predict it. Good grief. Yeah, we got the preseason Eagles, Falcons, Packers. Yeah, we're home with the Eagles and the Falcons. Then we are away with the Packers. Whatever, it's preseason. I don't care. Do we win? I don't care. But anyways, starting off week 1, kicking off the NFL season on Thursday, September 5th at 8:20 p.m., taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. My goodness, this is wow, what a game that we have here. AFC Championship revenge game. Lamar Jackson taking on Patrick Mahomes. It's cinema, like I said back when we played each other in the AFC Championship. The Ravens, unfortunately, that's where our dream season last year came to an end. The Chiefs beat us in the AFC Championship 17-10. Don't act like we haven't forgot about that yet. Our team, the Ravens team, we lost a lot of pieces. I've already mentioned that. We've also gained a few pieces. Most importantly, Derrick Henry. We have Derrick Henry on our team. Lamar and Derrick Henry, that insane duo is... League did not know what the heck they just did. They made a big problem with that. But is it enough to beat the Chiefs? I don't think so. I think we actually start off 0-1, and we take our first loss of the season in week 1 versus the Chiefs. I don't know if I'm going to do actual score predictions. That might seem a little too specific, but you know what? I'm going to do them anyway. Throw a random score. I think the Ravens lose to the Chiefs 27 to, I'll say 13. Why not? Now we got our first home game, week 2. The Ravens are hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. Ironically enough, the other team, the last team that beat us week 1, 2021, when we started off 0-1 there. That's the only time Lamar has ever gone 0-1 in his career, I think. If I do think, at least as a starter. Yeah, the Raiders, the last time we played again, week 1, 2021, we lost in overtime to the Raiders. But this time we're the home team. The Raiders, I don't even know who their starting QB is. They have freaking Gardner Minshew, or I don't know who the heck they have. Aiden O'Connell. There's no official word yet on who's going to be the starter for the Raiders. Or maybe they pick up another QB. I don't know. All that's left, I think, is Ryan Tannehill. So, yeah, we'll see. But the Ravens take on the Raiders. I think we win this game. I don't think there's any reason why we should lose this game. I think we blow them out 37-10. I think it's going to be a big blowout game. Now we got week 3, another big game for us. The Ravens have a very tough schedule. We play now on the road week 3 versus the Dallas Cowboys. Finally, we play the Cowboys. Yay! The last time we played them was 2020, and I didn't watch football then, but I know we beat them. That's all I know on Thursday Night Football. This time we have a 4:25 game, an afternoon game. The Cowboys are a good team. They got Dak Prescott. They brought back Ezekiel Elliott a few weeks ago. Tony Pollard's not there anymore, but CeeDee Lamb is. Their star-studded team, their star-studded offense. Jake Ferguson. Defense is good. Deron Bland popped off, obviously, last season. Trayvon Diggs is there. Stephon Gilmore's a free agent still. They also lost a few pieces, also. Lane Vanderwish, I think he retired. They still got Zach Martin. Tyron Smith, I think he went to the Jets. So they lost a few pieces. I think that could affect them slightly, just like it might affect us also. But I think we'll outlast the Cowboys. I think we're going to beat them. It's going to be a neck-and-neck game, I think this game is. I'd say we beat them 27-20. The Ravens beat the Cowboys. Now moving on to our only Sunday Night Football game, and it's at home versus the Buffalo Bills. Last time we played was week 4, 2022. We blew a lead. We were up 20-3 going into... Well, actually, we were up 20-10 going into half, but we were up 20-3. We scored 0 points in the second half. They came back, won the game-winning field goal, so that sucked. But we get to face Josh Allen again. The Bills, they lost Stephon Diggs. He got traded to the Texans. They lost Gabe Davis. They drafted Keon Coleman, who I think could be a very, very big beast of a receiver. We drafted a receiver too, Tez Walker. I think he also be good too. But is it going to be enough to outlast the Ravens? I think we can beat the Bills this time around. And I'd say we do it. There are a lot of teams that we surprisingly blew out, and I think we blow out the Bills. That's my hot take. I don't think it's a blowout. I think we beat them 31-17. So 2-score game, 14 points, nothing like that. Now we got the Ravens, an away game versus the Cincinnati Bengals, a team we swept last year. Actually, the first time we swept a team since 2020. Both the Browns and the Bengals we swept in 2020. I think the Bengals are going to come back. I think they will come back into form this season. Joe Burrow is going to be comeback player of the year contender with Aaron Rodgers. It'll be fun to see them duke it out back and forth. Obviously, they lost Tyler Boyd. He went to the Titans. T. Higgins is a question mark. Trey Hendrickson's a question mark. They lost Joe Mixon. He went to the Texans. They got Zach Moss. They got Mike Gesicki in free agency. They got a solid team. They drafted Amarius Mims or whatever that dude's name is. They got some more protection on the O-line. I think they still have Orlando Brown. Still got a solid defense. I think the Bengals actually are going to get us here. I think the Bengals are going to get us, I'm going to say 34-27 in a high-scoring game. Bengals beat the Ravens. Now week 6, the Ravens are at home versus the Washington Commanders. They drafted Jaden Daniels in the draft. No, they drafted Jaden Daniels in the draft. Excuse me. I was like, did they draft Jaden Daniels or Drake May? They drafted Jaden Daniels. The Commanders. They also got Austin Eckler in free agency. They have Terry McLaurin. They have an defense. They lost a lot of pieces. Chase Young is now on the Saints. Montez Sweat's now on the Bears. So they don't have too many key pieces on their defense left. They still got Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, if I do believe. Emmanuel Forbes, don't know what happened to him last year, but he wasn't good last year in his rookie season. Hopefully he can rebound his second year. But the Ravens are going to beat the Commanders. Point made there. I think we beat the Commanders. I'm going to say 27-17. I think this is somewhat of a closer game. I think Jaden Daniels can pop off. We'll just see how much he can pop off. Now we got another primetime game. One of 2 Monday Night Football games. This one is an away game versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last time we played was Week 8 on Thursday Night Football. The Ravens hard-fought battle. We beat the Tom Brady and the Bucs 27-22. I should say last time we played the Commanders was 2020, I believe. We played them in the preseason twice, 3 times actually. Lost to them last year. They ended our 24-0 preseason streak. Joey Sly gave them the L. The Commanders, I think they had 3 or 4 wins, and that's the same amount of losses we had. So maybe not. Maybe take that back, Joey Sly. But anyways, sorry, I love you, Joey Sly. Anyways, Bucs had Baker Mayfield. He actually did really good last season. Mike Evans. The team, they made the playoffs again. They won they made it to the divisional round. They unfortunately lost in a hard-fought battle with the Detroit Lions in that game. But the Bucs are still an underrated team. So I think this is actually going to be a closer game than people are suspecting. But do you think the Ravens are going to outlast the Bucs? I think it's only going to be by 3 points. I think the Ravens beat the Bucs 24-21 in a hard-fought battle. Good defense there. Now we go on the road to play the Cleveland Browns in week 9. Week 8 versus the Cleveland Browns in a away game. We beat them away 20-3 last year in week 4. Deshaun Watson, he's back. Nick Chubb is back. They got someone. They got freaking Jerry Jeudy now, Elijah Moore. They have receivers now. They have tight end David Njoku. They have a solid defense. They extended Zadarius Smith in the offseason. Their team is actually very, very underrated. Of course, can't forget about Myles Garrett also. The Browns, I think it's going to be, it's going to be a hard-fought game. I think it's going to be a very, very hard-fought game. As to who I think wins the game, hold on here. I know what record I gave the Ravens. I just don't remember what losses I gave to them. So just give me okay. I think I have them beating the Browns. I want to say. So we beat the Browns. I think this is going to be a defensive game. I think we win 17-3. I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game. There was that one low-scoring game that we have. I think it's going to be against the Browns. So 17-3 is my final prediction for score prediction. Week 9, home game versus the Denver Broncos. Last time we played 2022 week 13. We won 10-9. They tried to kick a 60-yard field goal and they barely missed. So not quite. But they have Bo Nix. They drafted Bo Nix in the draft. They don't have Jared Judy. They traded him to the Browns. They still got Cortland Sutton, I believe. Maybe, who knows. But the Broncos are teetering, I'd say, as a team. They also traded for Zach Wilson, so they have him now as a backup. I think the Ravens are going to win. We're going to bounce back, and actually, I think we're actually going to dominate the Broncos. 41-17 is my final score prediction. How about that? Then we have our only Thursday night football game. Actually, technically we play week 1, but not on Amazon Prime. But week 10, we play our home game versus the Bengals. I think the Bengals are actually going to sweep us. They're going to get us back-to-back games. They're going to sweep us again. And I think the Bengals, this time, I see 27-17. Tight game there. Now we play the Steelers in an away game, week 11. I'm so sorry, I'm not good at this stuff. Week 11 versus Steelers, and I think we take our second straight loss. The Steelers are going to get us. Every year I predict us to sweep the Steelers, and we never do. As to the score prediction, I'm going to say 24-17. It's always a one-score game, so I'm going to say that. Now we got week 12, our second Monday Night Football game, an away game versus the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh versus John Harbaugh. The Harbaugh Bowl. My goodness, this game is. And technically a revenge game for a lot of former Ravens players who went to the Chargers. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, or fullback Ben Mason, to name a few. Yeah, there's been a lot. A lot going on. Not to mention they have Greg Roman and now. It's crazy what's going on there. But the Ravens, I do think, are going to get... John Harbaugh's going to get the best of Jim, and the Ravens are going to get the best of Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Last time we played was week 6, 2021. We destroyed them 34-6. Don't think we quite destroyed them this time. Actually, 31-17. Is that good enough? I don't know. 31-17. Why not? Now we play December 1st, 4/25, at home versus the Eagles. I think that is week 13. So there's that. We play the Eagles. I think we get our 5th loss of the season. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. They got Saquon Barkley. They've got a talented team. They drafted Quinyon Mitchell as well as Cooper DeJean. They got them both, as well as having Darius Slay, and I think also still James Bradbury. They have very, very star-studded team. The Eagles are going to be they're going to be the bigger bird against the Ravens. 41-24, I think is my score prediction there. Now we have week 14, our bye week finally. Then week 15, we play an away game versus the New York Giants. Last time we played week 6, 2022. Another game we blew the lead to. I think we were up by 20-10, and then we blew it. We lost 24-20. I don't think we blew it this time. I think we beat them handily. They still got Daniel Jones. They lost Saquon Barkley, though. I think they got Devin Singletary, though, which some people are hating, which I don't think is that bad of a move. Same with the Bears getting DeAndre Swift. It's not that bad of a move. They got something. It's not like they didn't get anything. I don't think it's that. I don't think Devin Singletary and DeAndre Swift are not as bad. I don't think the moves are as bad as people are saying. I think they're actually going to have solid seasons, both of them. But the Ravens get the best of the Giants. Sorry. 44-14. Yeah, very, very blowout game there. But, that's blowout games. The Ravens sometimes have them. Now we play week 16 at home on Saturday versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think we finally beat the Steelers at home for the first time since 2019. I think the Ravens... And Lamar gets his second whole win versus the Steelers. Congratulations, his first at home, because the other win he got versus the Steelers was 2019, and that went in overtime on a game-winning field goal by Justin Tucker. So, yeah, there was that. Not like it was a blowout, but anyways, they're always close games. I think this is gonna be another close game too. I'm gonna say 27-24. I think that might be one of our highest scoring games, but I think we outlast them. Now we got week 17. We have a 4-day break. Because for the second year in a row, we play on Christmas. This time, week 17, and this time it's against the Houston Texans. And I think this is where we get our 6th and final loss of the season to the Houston Texans. We beat them week 1, 25-9. In week 1, then we beat them in the divisional round, 34-10. But I think CJ Stroud finally learned his lesson on how to, play against the Ravens. And I think, the Texans learned their lesson from the 2 times we played. And I think the Texans get the better of us on Christmas. Unfortunately, that's not going to be very fun for Christmas if it does happen. 31-20 will be my final score prediction. And then finally, Week 18, we play at home versus the Cleveland Browns to end the season. Whether we clinch the playoff spot or not, which at this point we are 10-6. So I think we'll be teetering on the playoffs. We do beat them. We do sweep the Browns, and we do, I think, get the 7th seed, if I'm not mistaken. Get the 7th seed and beat the Browns. I think they just like week 18 or 17 in 2020 when we had to beat the Bengals. We beat them 30-3. This is gonna be kind of another blowout game. I'm gonna say 37-20. Not as big of a blowout, but I don't know. Some scorers might be the same. I don't know. I'm just pulling them off the top of my head. I'm not really dissecting this as much. I'm not worried about the score predictions. I'm worried about, did I get the correct team? Did I get the wins, losses right? Or, but that'll put us at 11-6. Again, as I mentioned, I think when I've done the predictions before, I had us at the 7th seed. So we go from the 1 seed last year to the 7th seed. As for who wins the division, you'll just have to wait and see. But that's going to be it for my review of the prediction for the Baltimore Ravens 2024 schedule predictions. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash like, subscribe, hit the little tiny notification bell, that itty bitty bitty bell, that I never miss any new videos like this one. As always, as clout, and I'm going to support that. So just do this. It's just about yours truly. Come on, please. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, next year. Who knows? I'll probably still have to do NH5 championship mode, right? I don't know if I have a video for tomorrow. Probably not, but we'll see. Who knows? See you guys then. Bye.